Yeah, I believe the video that watched by the international community that shows that Libya contained a market for slaves or slavery is a fabricated one to cover some crimes of the allies of France, like the operation of Al-Karama, which is accused of committed the crimes in Al-Abyar, the massacre of Al-Abyar, and also covers on the raids, air raids on Derna. It's a dirty media war against Libya, and I'm surprised to see this huge and magnitude level of anger from the international community and the political bodies of the international community. And we did not see this anger when people was dying in the Mediterranean Sea. And that's really surprising. They did not show that much anger for the death of humans, but they show anger for what they called a slavery market. Of course, by nature, as a humans, we are against this if it's happened, but again, I think they are acting. That is a point. Another point I would like to focus on is that Libya is not the destiny for those people. It's Europe. They are targeting Europe. And Libya is not the source country. And so how come that we are blamed? You should blame the source country, which is supposed to be a stable country, not passing through a confrontation stage. We, the Libyans, live in an era, we live in a time, we live in a stage, in a phase after revolution phase, post-revolution times, which is characterized by conflicts, political conflicts, fighting, crisis, instability. In another way, what I mean is that we don't even have a time to protect ourselves. Once our prime minister was kidnapped, our own prime minister. Kidnapping, fighting, confrontation is all over Libya. We don't have time, means, and energy and effort to protect illegal immigrants. So we should not the one who blamed. The one who should be blamed is the source countries. Those people should be taking care of their citizens and not allow them to migrate to other countries illegally. And I'm really shocked by I believe the president of Niger or Nigeria, one of those countries, he called the Libyan ambassador to his country and blaming him and start shouting at him and show him his anger. And you should blame yourself. You should call your own people, your citizens to come. You should make your country is a place where they can live and they don't want to leave it. Therefore, again and again, I'm sure it's a fabricated incident, and it is a fabricated incident to achieve some political games and to cover on some other political incidents. Historically, of course, France is one of the countries occupied most of the African nations. And France sucked the wealth, the blood, the lives of the African people. And it is a responsibility for France now to solve the problem. Most of the problems in Africa is caused by France and other countries which occupy other African nations. And they are the one who is responsible of solve the problems of Africa. They should share, participate in developing Africa so the citizens can stay in their homeland, stay in their homeland rather than facing death, facing, let us say, for the sake of argument, slavery, as you claim. I believe it is not the Libyan responsibility at all. By all means, Again, we are in a situation where we're trying to stabilize our country politically and security-wise, and you are causing another serious problem for us. This incident also shows how dirty the politicians are, how also the political bodies, the United Nations, the Security Council, the European Union, all the time since the revolution, you always declare that you're going to help Libya stabilize. And you are working hard to bring Libyans together. And you are working hard to help the Libyans. But this incident shows very well that it was all lies. And you don't care about the Libyan people. You don't care even about the African brothers who died in the Mediterranean. You care only about your agendas, your goals, and your own people. I believe that France and other countries which causes the poverty of Africa should make peace of their lands or cities for those Africans and make this migrant a legal one instead of make it illegal. Let us say, for the sake of argument, that any illegal immigrant will face even slavery, will face death in the Mediterranean Sea. It is known now for the international community and for the African countries where those people come from, and to the illegal immigrant too. It's known now that it is danger to go to Europe through Libya. So don't come, as simple as this. Don't come to Libya. Go somewhere else. I mean, if it's true there is a slavery, there are deaths, there are human abuse, so fine. So let me in. And don't use Libya as a station to go to your destiny, to the European country. Thank you very much.